Hey, everybody, welcome to this episode of The Spark. Hope you're doing fantastic on today. Hope that you are up and at 'em and that life is moving in the right direction for you. But remember this right here, it's all in a state of mind. However you believe, that's how you are. So I'm super excited to be here with you on today and to share with you something else I believe that will take you to another height, another level, give you a better and deeper understanding of how you actually create your life, how you design it and build it. And, as I always say, you have to live it. So make it what you desire it to be. Just do that. And you can do that without a shadow of a doubt. So today I'm still in the question and answering period, answering those questions that I often hear that people often bring to me for a deeper understanding, another level, if you will. And sometimes with life and with things that you learn, I heard one mentor of mine say it like this: is like peeling the onion back. There's different layers. And as you go deeper and deeper and you get to the core of a thing, you better understand it. And so I want to give you a better understanding in order that you can fully operate in this, because I understand this right here. And all of your getting, you are to get an understanding. And when you have an understanding, then now you can progress a whole lot faster and to different degrees, different levels, different states. All right. So today I want to share with you about the question that people ask me all the time when I say, don't worry about how it will happen. In other words, when I teach, I tell you that's not for you to be concerned about how it's going to happen. Now, what I want to say is this right here: you are relieved of all responsibility to make your desire a reality, or to make your desired state a reality. And I want to emphasize the word state, and I'm going to use it throughout this particular lesson in order that you can grasp what I'm sharing with you. A state is a particular condition that someone or something is in at a specific time. Now, I like to use the various states of the United States: the state of Texas, the state of California, the state of North Carolina, the state of Wisconsin, whatever the state is. I like to use that because I think it helps us to get a clearer understanding of what I'm sharing with you. You have been relieved of all responsibility to make your desired state a reality. Your responsibility, however, is to be faithful, full faith. And faith means this: is being aware of, living and feeling of being the state or in the state desired. In other words, I'm not going to make it happen. It is happening now. Why? Because I've moved to that state. What I want you to get a grasp of is that when you imagine something, or when you believe something, or when you desire something, that's the state. And what you have to do is be faithful to that state, be faithful in that state. You have to be aware of it. You have to live as though it is so, and you have to have the feeling of though it is so. Remember what I teach you all the times. I always say this: signs follow, they do not precede. Okay, so signs follow, according to the Bible. Signs follow those who believe, those who are in faith. So if I'm in faith, if I'm walking in the faithful state, then that state is going to manifest. Okay, we are never ever told we must make things happen. We are to realize all things just are. Now I'm going to use an example: the state of California. If you visit, or I visit, the state of California, we just go there. We don't make, quote unquote, the state of California. No, the state of California it just is. It's a state. That is exactly the way life is. The things you desire is just a state. All you have to do is go there. I hope you understand that. So what I'm sharing with you is this right here: anything that you desire, the Bible says faith is the assurance that the thing you hope for already exists. That's what faith is. It's that evidence. You just go to that state and there it is. It is exactly that way in life. What you have to do, you have to begin to live in that state, and you got to be faithful to that state. No matter what the outside world shows you, no matter what your senses tell you, no matter what other people may say to you, and even go through what your personal experiences have shown you. If you're going to be in that state and live in that state continually, you are going to have to turn off the outside world. And you're going to have to go into you, because truthfully, that's where the state abides. It abides on the inside of you. Perfect example of that is, in the beginning, the earth was dark. It was just dark. And God said, let there be light, and there was light. And the light came out of him. I've taught that several times. You just go back and listen to that. That's exactly the way it is with you. The very state that you desire, it already exists on the inside of you. You would never be able to imagine it, to see it, to realize it, unless it already existed. And so because it exists on the inside of you, all you have to do is remain faithful to what's on the inside of you, and it's going to show up on the outside of you. So when I understand that, it's just like going to the state of North Carolina. I don't make the state of North Carolina exist. I just go there and whoop, there it is. The state of North Carolina already exists. I've just got to go there. Whether I go there to visit or I go there to live, it already exists. And that's exactly the way it is for anything that you desire in your life. And you got to shut up all the naysayers, and you got to shut up all the things that your senses are trying to tell you, because you have to understand this right here, that there are things that you cannot see with your physical eyes that do exist. I cannot see the state of California. One of my good friends, Miss Liz, lives in the state of California. Now, I cannot see the state of California, but I know Miss Liz, when she does her production every day, and you ought to listen to it, her one word from God production every day, she's doing it from California. So the state exists. Now, I've visited California before, so I know that the state exists. All I have to do is go there, and there it is. Whatever state you're trying to get to in life, health, wealth, family, whatever it is, that state already exists. You just got to go there and remain faithful to it. Remember this right here. All things already are. I'm not trying to make it happen. It just is. All right. And here's what the Bible says. The whole vast creation is already finished. It's a done deal. I'm only becoming aware of it. And that's what that consciousness is becoming aware of it. Any state that I can imagine can be occupied. I imagine the state of South Carolina, it can be occupied. I imagine a state of being abundantly supplied, it can be occupied. So any state can be occupied. The whole thing is finished, it is done, and all I have to do is adjust myself to it, feel myself there until it becomes natural. It's like anything else. When I go to the gym and I first start working out, man, it don't feel natural. I'm sore, I'm, achy and all this. But if I continue in that state of going to the gym, being faithful to the gym, after a while, it becomes natural. Now I'm going to up the weight a little bit more. I'm going to put more weight on. And so I'm going to be uncomfortable again. But if I continue to be in that state, continue to do the things that I am doing, it's just going to get better and better and better, and it's going to become natural. And not only that, I'm going to grow in that process. All I got to do is just occupy. So I want to encourage you on today. This is why I say don't worry about how it will happen. Why? Because it already has. And if you understand that, all you got to do is be faithful to that state and watch it show up in your life. Just remember this. Signs do not precede. They follow. They follow those who believe. I hope you'll become faithful to your state on today. And I hope you will walk in, and I hope you will move forward through it. Now, I said all of that to say this right here. That's why I say it. So don't worry about trying to make it happen. I hope this has helped you on today. Now, I would be remiss if I was not to say this right here. On tomorrow's Memorial Day, and we want to remember all of those who have given the ultimate sacrifice, and they've given their life for what we have right here, the ability to live in whatever state we would like to live in. There are people who have dedicated their lives and who have given their lives for that, for us to have that freedom. On tomorrow, we'll have picnics and we'll have get-togethers and we'll have family. But I want to ask you, first thing in the morning, just remember those who gave the ultimate sacrifice, and remember those families who their loved ones gave the ultimate sacrifice. That's what Memorial Day is all about. And I appreciate you doing that. So with that being said, listen, get in the state you want to live in and remain faithful to it. And remember this right here. You are the architect of your life. That's right. And I, Coach David, I believe in you. I will see you next time. You have a great one. Bye.